Yeah, in fact, Ryan, we are expecting an absolutely beautiful 4th of July.
Oh, absolutely. It seems like every holiday weekend you either get really inclement weather or really nice weather, or mostly inclement weather. But for this coming up weekend, or for this holiday weekend, folks, look forward to some mostly sunny conditions and very warm and pleasant as well. Like we were just talking about, we had a brief shower go through Lancaster earlier, but that has since moved out of the Susquehanna Valley, leaving us with mostly clear conditions as we go through the rest of the night tonight. Could see some patchy fog, though, as we get into the rest of the night, especially the areas that saw some rain, like in Harrisburg, also in Lancaster, where that brief shower went through. But as we get into our 4th of July, it's going to be warm and pleasant. It's just going to be fantastic. It's going to be a dry holiday weekend as well, but the heat and humidity does start to kick back on as we get into our Sunday. So tonight, mostly clear, comfy and cool. We'll see some of that patchy fog as well, 64 to 68 degrees. Tomorrow morning, sunny skies, comfortable, 70 to 76 degrees, and then getting into the afternoon, that's when we'll see more of that abundant sunshine, warm and pleasant. We'll have some low humidity as well, 84 to 88 degrees. Northwesterly breeze for around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, 4th of July, or in terms of the 4th of July celebrations in downtown Lititz and Lititz Springs Park, that's not going to be stopping any of the rain from this past week certainly isn't going to be stopping any of those celebrations. So we are expecting abundant sunshine, dry, warm, and pleasant conditions. So expect a nice day as we get into tomorrow. Parade starts at 11 a.m., fireworks 9:30 p.m. as well. Comfy conditions, 74 degrees. And once you get to right around the fireworks time, mostly sunny, turning more humid though as we get into our Saturday. Warm, 86 to 90 degrees, and then the almanac for the day today, we hit 89 degrees, and that's right around that seasonable mark. 87 is what we expect. Rain today, we received just a trace of rain at Harrisburg International Airport. So here's your weather and health of the day today. Tomorrow, we do have some moderate pollen levels thanks to the weeds and grasses. Low mold levels. The air quality will be moderate. That's also due to some of the fireworks smoke. You'll probably get some smoke in the atmosphere, so that's why we have that rated as a moderate for your air quality. UV index will be quite high with a 20-minute burn time, but we won't be seeing any of these rain chances until we start to get into the beginning of next week, and also later in the next week, Wednesday and Thursday especially, we'll start to see some of those storm chances begin to go up. Temperatures across the area, we're into the 70s for some of us, 80 degrees still in Harrisburg, 82 Carlisle, 82 as well in Gettysburg. Then dew point temperatures into the 60s for our southernmost communities, and then also we're looking at 50s. But these dew points will start to go down as we get into the rest of the night tonight, all thanks to a cold front that's just draped over the parts of the Susquehanna Valley. That's going to move through and allow us to dry out as high pressure begins to move in. That's going to be clearing our skies and giving us very nice conditions as we go through our Friday and Friday evening. That's going to sit right overhead, and that's going to start to shift off the coast slightly as we get into our Saturday. And that's with that high pressure. That's going to filter in some of that warmer air and also the humid air. So that's going to allow us to get to jack up the humidity a little bit, but it won't be as humid as Sunday, the second half of the weekend. That's when you'll start to feel that stickiness in the air. It's the air that you can wear, as some of us like to say on the storm team. But here, as we look into next week, that's when our chances for storms start to go up, Monday through Thursday of next week and also Friday, but temperatures will be right around seasonable for the majority of next week.